God Send Ministry International presents the Christmas Shop of 2025, hosted by Sultana Jones or Mama T. Acknowledgements. We would like to thank our Marine Corps Reserve Toys for Tots, who have been working with us for about 3 decades, and for St. Mary's of Sorrows and Carolyn LaRosa, who have been working with us for much longer than that, and for the Hillendale Center of Hope, who provided this wonderful facility. Our friends from the Mantua Citizens Association, who gave such an abundance of gifts and supplies, much greater than anything we could imagine. And our GSMI volunteers and the Brown family. All of these people and organizations helped in making this event a success. Our Marines supplied us new toys. We didn't lift a thing as our Marines filled the van. These Marines serve our country and families in need. God sent Sister Joyce to GSMI to use the Hillendale Center of Hope facility, and what a blessing. Aaron and the Mantua community fills 2 truckloads of goodies. Love showed up from Mantua. Now it's time to unload and set up for the Christmas shop. Now, from our kitchen, by which St. Mary's of Sorrows donated so much food, which we're grateful for, my wife, your host, decides to pose for a little camera. Thank God for our volunteers. All of these volunteers gave their time, their energy, and their talents. Some of them wore multiple hats to make this a success. And a success it was, but it was a lot of hard work. We can only tell you that these truckloads that we brought in here, we didn't even have enough room to get it all on the tables. When Mama T originally designed it, it was just 5 single tables. Everything had to be doubled, which we're not complaining about. And we thank God once more for our people who work the kitchen, and the people that did all the dirty jobs. Sister Joyce, we can't begin to thank her for not only being the person to let us use the facility, but she got in and became a volunteer and did other duties as assigned, whatever was needed. And this was the spirit of all of our volunteers. Nobody complained, everybody was optimistic, and everybody was busy. And we thank God for Miss Keisha there as she's working behind the scenes. And Miss Robin and Chris, who have been in our lives for like 26 years, they gave up their time and their talent. And there is love working the jewelry section. And now it's time to begin the event. Registration. Our ladies are ready for the crowd. And they came in to register. Brother Johnny provided our music. And as you can see, with Miss Lipscomb entertaining everyone, the event has started. And everybody came and took whatever they needed. You know, at first we had a little bit restrictions, but as time went on, we just had so much abundance that we just started giving way to whatever people needed. And as you can see, there are clothes and there are toys and there are gifts and strollers and bikes. And to tell you the truth, we almost didn't have enough volunteers simply because of the abundance of supplies, of which we want to say thank you to all the organizations and individuals that really contributed. Because something like this, no one person can do. Sultana and I cannot tell you how much or how many, I should say, people behind the scenes were involved to make this happen. The families kept coming. Even when people waited their turn, they had a great time enjoying the moment. Now, concerning this event, people kept coming to all times of the night. Our ladies remained busy at that table to really down to the last hour. I became a relief pitcher for them at times when needed, but for the most part, they stayed at that table just in case another person came in, and they sure came in. An abundance. As you see, here's another group of people waiting to register. I want to thank God that He gave my wife such almost a gift of organization to be able to handle the crowd and to make sure that everybody could have something. And I tell you, as you see, without organization, you can't move this much product. It would be impossible if you didn't have organization. When you look at this, notice how all the basic needs that people need are there. Food, clothing, toys, which is an extra, but an extra that's important, and also utilities such as bikes and strollers and things of that nature. And Sharon puts a little finesse with jewelry there. I think the jewelry section just added a little touch to it, which we were absolutely glad. I had to take the jewelry table one time, and I watched the ladies very excited to get that hair jewelry. Now, I'm telling you, that just makes me happy, knowing that there was something there for everyone. And hello to you, JP. By the way, Paula and JP Pridgett have worked with my wife on and off for over 30 years. It was such a blessing to have them. But as the event ends, we remember old friends reunited. While the event came to a close, we will not forget all the people who received toys, clothes, gifts, and food. What a blessing to be a blessing. Sultana and I would like to say thanks, first of all, to our donors, secondly, to our volunteers, and then all who came out, because without the people coming out, this would have meant nothing. So we are in gratitude, in deep gratitude for all that was accomplished and all that was done. You know, we may never see some of these precious ones again, but God gave us this moment. And those who received wanted to say thank you, and my wife made a big card for them to say thank you with. Thank you for watching our Christmas shop video. God bless you, and Merry Christmas.